your business is an amazing form of self-care because here again with another video. This time we're going to talk about everything self-care. Yes, you heard that right. It's all about you today. But before we get started, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. This channel is all about fashion, lifestyle, a little bit of travel. And here and there I sprinkle my life as a mom, a wife, and a career woman, how I'm balancing it all. So if any of these things are of interest to you, feel free to subscribe. So today I want to talk about how I'm practicing self-care and how you can too for little to no money, right? If you're a busy mom like me, you know any little bit of time you can get to yourself is godsend. So you want to make sure that you're putting that time towards things that you actually enjoy doing. And so I'm hoping that the little bit of stuff that I enjoy doing could also bleed into how you self-care. So with that, let's get started. While we're talking today, I'm going to be doing my face routine. It is early morning. I just took a shower, feeling fresh. The kids are out to school and it's just me time. Listen, before I get the workday started, I literally love to take care of my skin. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is if you're a skincare junkie like me, so you probably have all of your products here just waiting to be used. And so this is the time that I take to use my products. So with that in mind, I'm going to start with my favorite face wash, which is the Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser by Allies of Skin. Love, love, love this product. I literally have it up here in the shelf. I don't know if you can see, stocked, because I don't want to run out. So with that in mind, I just want to talk about the first thing. For me, self-care really means time for yourself, time for you to reflect, time for you to decompress. And my skincare routine really does help me do that. So my skincare routine for me is a time for me to feel like I'm doing something for myself. I'm honoring my skin. I'm taking care of my skin. I'm investing in my skin. And so I am a little bit of product junkie, but who's not? Or when it comes to skincare at least. And so that's one of the first things I want to talk about. Obviously, if you're a skincare junkie or if you love skincare, you're probably going to already have the products there. It literally just takes 30 minutes for you to just love on your skin, really invest in your skin and spend time with yourself and seeing, you know, what are some things that you'd like to improve on. I also use this time to really think about my decisions, my life, the upcoming week, all of that. And so for me, skincare is one of the key ways for me to just decompress after a long day or really get ready for a long day like today. Okay, I have so much going. I have a 2-hour meeting waiting for me. By the way, I always leave my cleanser on for at least 60 seconds. So I'm going to use my trusty Clean Skin Club towel to take the gunk off my face for today. It's everything. When I tell you it takes all the gunk out, all yesterday's gunk, last night's gunk, all of it. And I will spare you and not show you the nastiness that's coming out of my face. The second thing that I want to talk about that has been really helpful for me, at least, going into this fall, because again, we know the winter months can be very heavy for some people, and that can be a trigger, right? Longer days, darker days. And so for me, guided meditation. So I log onto the tube, or my work has the Calm app that literally just takes you through, you know, pretends that you're in the ocean. The apps helps you pretend that you're in the ocean somewhere and you're just laying down, drinking some good margarita or a glass of wine. But honestly, I think for me, guided meditation and just taking some time to zen out, to just block out all the noise, right? I think it's super helpful. And usually for me, that happens at night. And so I would definitely say try it because one, you don't have to pay for it. Two, it's very accessible on the YouTube. So if you have internet, sis, listen, you can do your guided meditation. Just zen out. I mean, to be honest with you, you don't really need somebody to help you, to guide you through meditation or guide you to relax, but it just helps hearing somebody else affirm and just help you through that process. So I am all done with my sheet I will now start with my toner. The third thing on my list is a good glass of wine and a good show. Nothing really beats that. To be honest with you, and by the way, I'll be using the Fresh Deep Hydration Rose Toner. For me, one of the things that I'm finding is nothing beats a good escape. And you can be right in your house and escape, right? And so that's why I don't like watching scary shows, scary movies, because if I'm supposed to escape, why would I escape to somewhere that's not pleasant? I would have stayed with my troubles and my issues right here on earth. No, but seriously, I think one of the key things that is just really good, helps you decompress after a long day, especially a long work day, is a good glass of wine, some good dinner, and a good show. Personally, I love me some Insecure. What other shows am like, I'm barely watching anything. Honestly, actually, no, I lied. I am watching some stuff. I'm watching all the Housewives, like I'm catching up on them now. Because again, it helps me escape to their own drama, to their own successes, to their own happy times, right? And I think that's key if you're really trying to decompress. Because I would never advise somebody decompress with watching, I don't know, Saw or something like that. Like, or an action movie. Like, what is the escape in that? Can somebody tell me the appeal, by the way? Because I don't get it. But no, I think that's a very cheap way, because you probably already have cheap wine at your house, because I do. You probably already have cable, TV, internet, whatever's going to give you access to a video of sort. Sis, you don't have to do, it doesn't have to be, you know, team too much in order for you to self-care like that. So for me, when the kids go down, I literally love to have either YouTube playing in the background or, you know, a show that I'm enjoying. And like I said, Real Housewives of Atlanta is one of the shows that not Atlanta, Real Housewives of Potomac is one of the shows that I'm currently thoroughly enjoying. So it does the trick. And that is self-care on a budget. The fourth thing on my list, and this is something that I'm trying to pick back up. Oh, by the way, this is the Allies of Skin Vitamin C Perfecting Serum. It is amazing. It has no water in it, which I think is amazing. So anyway, so it's very greasy. I don't know if you can see, but it does the trick for me. So the fourth thing on my list, to be honest with you guys, do you see this glow? Okay. Do you see this glow? Get into it. Get all the way into it. The fourth thing on my list also is something that I've been trying to do lately, that I was doing so voraciously when I was younger. It's just reading. Reading for the enjoyment of reading. Reading for the escapism of reading. I mean, I know, and I just mentioned escape within a show, but I think there's something even more about escaping into a book. And I'm really trying to get more into that right now, to be honest with you guys. It's tough because somebody like me who reads stuff all day, read emails all day, you don't want to relax by reading. But I'm trying to slice and dice the difference between, you know, reading an email for work and, you know, people requesting stuff from you versus reading something that's either encouraging to you, something that is educational, something that's going to motivate you. I think is to be commended. And I think, again, I know people have books lying around, not even physical books. I know you have access to a lot of books or a lot of reading material right on your phone. So it shouldn't be that hard, to be honest with you. So I would definitely say the fourth thing on my list, where you don't pay a dime, darling, not necessarily if you don't want to, is just good old reading. And for me, I'm really getting to that right now by doing my devotions every morning. And so that's really helping me. So that's where the encouragement part comes in, right? And so, yeah, we're all about paying $0, y'all. We're really all about paying zero, especially when you have bills. Like, who got time? Who got time? So I hope that is helpful. Right now, I'm gonna apply my hyaluronic acid. Allies of Skin. It seems like I'm obsessed with Allies of Skin. That's because I am. They are such good products that I'm just like, listen, if it's not broke, y'all, just don't fix it. But I really love their hyaluronic acid serum. And so it's very different from what I've used before. I don't know if you guys can see. It's very thick and not translucent. So anyway, as you can see, I let the vitamin C that I applied sipped into my face just a little bit more. And yeah, and now I just applied my, I'm gonna need you guys to get into this glow, like seriously. So anyway, last but not least on my list, but that was a lot. Last but not least on my list. Anyway, and this is probably gonna offend some people, but what I found lately is really making a conscious decision not to take on people's problems is a great form of self-care. Like, minding your business is a great form of self-care. Let me tell you, I am all ears, right? To listen, to advise if needed. But really just minding your business is an amazing form of self-care, because if you found out about something or you know something, now you're going to be thinking about it. That takes time away from you minding your own business. So for me, y'all, last but not least, and it cost $0, to just decide not to take on people's problems. Okay, I know I just put my moisturizer on without showing you guys, but it is the Fresh Rose Hydration Face Cream. I absolutely love it. It is live. So yeah, just really trying to say, you know what? I support you, or like, thanks for sharing this with me, or whatever it is that is going to encourage that person, but just deciding not to take that burden on, right? I find that it's such great self-care because it's you choosing you, essentially. And ain't nobody else gonna choose you but you, sis. And like I said, it costs $0. The last step in my routine, y'all, is my Ulta MD Broad Spectrum UV Clear SPF 46. I thoroughly enjoy this. It just fell on the floor. I'm not gonna pick that up. It's amazing. I find that it's amazing. I've been using it now for about a year. Whoa, no. I've been using it now for about 2 years. And it does the trick, okay? So let's recap, y'all. You have to, put it a little bit more into the skin just so it can seep in. But first and foremost, like I mentioned before, number one on the list is doing your skincare routine. Just taking care of you, investing in you, being with you. Secondly, meditate. Guided meditation, whether that's on YouTube, whether that's wherever, right? Third, a good glass of wine and a show will do the trick, okay? And I know y'all got cheap wines at your house, because I do, like I said. Fourth, just grab a book, learn something, invest in knowledge, basically, just to try to encourage yourself, motivate yourself, whatever it is that you need to do. And last but not least, minding your own business. All of those, but notice how I just went from like the most expensive to the least expensive. I need you to take note of that. So with that in mind, you guys, that is my skincare routine. I am getting ready for the day. It is all done. I hope that was helpful to you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.